Welcome to Volume 1, Genesis of a Modern Folklore. This video explores the visual history of the 1947 crash, the military cover-up, and the Cold War truth behind the Roswell incident. In 1947, the U.S. military was desperate to detect Soviet atomic tests. Top-secret Project Mogul launched Flight 4, a massive array of weather balloons carrying classified acoustic sensors. The tracking equipment failed, and the balloon train drifted silently toward a remote ranch near Corona, New Mexico. On June 14, 1947, W. Mac Brazel discovered unusual wreckage scattered across the J.B. Foster Ranch. It consisted of tinfoil, paper, tape, and sticks, unlike any weather balloon he had seen. Brazel gathered the debris and headed to town to notify Sheriff George Wilcox. Amidst a nationwide flying saucer craze, the Roswell Army Airfield issued a shocking press release on July 8, claiming they had captured a flying saucer. The 509th Bomb Group, the only unit capable of delivering nuclear weapons, was involved. International media overwhelmed Roswell's phone lines. Within 24 hours, the 8th Air Force in Fort Worth shut down the narrative, claiming the debris was merely a weather radar target. The military used a mundane weather balloon story to hide the highly classified Project Mogul. The press accepted it, and the story died completely. For 3 decades, the Roswell incident was forgotten. However, cultural trauma steadily eroded public trust in the American government. By the late 1970s, the public was primed for a cosmic Watergate, and the void of information was ready to be filled with conspiracy. In 1978, ufologist Stanton Friedman interviewed retired intelligence officer Major Jesse Marcel, who claimed the weather balloon was a staged cover story and the foil was indestructible. The spark was lit. By 1980, the book The Roswell Incident was published, and the myth officially awoke. The mythogenesis matrix tracks how the story mutated. Starting as foil, sticks, and paper in 1947, it escalated by the 1990s to include an intact craft, multiple crash sites, and 4 alien corpses. Authors added unrelated UFO hoaxes, creating a massive, contradictory folklore. Deconstructing the unearthly debris reveals the reality. The I-beams were balsa wood sticks. The indestructible metal was durable aluminum foil layered securely over heavy paper. The alien hieroglyphics were purplish-pink tape with flower and heart designs from a toy company. The core conflation is alien versus dummy. The escalating myth claimed witnesses saw military personnel loading small, strange bodies. The reality is that witnesses conflated these memories with 1950s dummy recoveries from Project High Dive, where the Air Force dropped anthropomorphic dummies to test parachute equipment. 2 key hoaxes echoed into the Roswell narrative. The Aztec hoax of 1948, involving small gray bodies and indestructible metal, was quickly exposed but later folded into Roswell. The Majestic 12 hoax in the 1980s provided the cover-up framework of a shadowy government cabal managing alien contact. The government answers came in 1994 and 1997. Pressured by Congress, the Air Force declassified records, confirming Flight 4's crash. The 1997 Roswell report explained that parachute test dummies and unrelated military plane crashes were misinterpreted as alien recoveries. The cover-up theories sounded convincing because a cover-up did exist, just not of aliens. The military hid a real secret: Cold War acoustic surveillance, with the mundane lie of a weather balloon. This absolute vacuum of truth allowed the extraterrestrial myth to mutate and flourish. The anatomy of a modern myth is a cycle. A real, classified military accident, Project Mogul, acted as the catalyst. This led to a clumsy, improvised government cover-up, creating a void. Decades of anxiety and paranoia followed, allowing human imagination to fill the blanks with hoaxes and recycled legends, completing the folklore cycle. Today, Roswell is synonymous with UFOs, driving tourism, and endless pop culture. Even fully debunked, the myth refuses to die. In the final analysis, the fact is often stranger and more fascinating than the fiction.